exciting trends in a showroom near you.
Inside Edition, weeknights at 7:30, right here on Local 3.
We're going to encourage you this morning to clear your calendars for February 24th and have an opportunity to be part of something that is completely American. Be prepared. Is that cheesy of me to say? Jared Pickens is here. He's with the Boy Scouts of America, the Cherokee Council. Isn't that the motto? Be prepared?
Thank you. It is. You did great.
Because it's not always be prepared. It's just be prepared.
That's right. If you were any better, you'd have a sash full of merit badges that you've earned.
Hey, I'm in the presence of some Eagle Scouts in the studio this morning, so I'll take it. Okay, coming up on the 24th, this is your biggest fundraiser of the year, and I'm going to argue that in true Boy Scout fashion, you kind of put the honor system front and center.
Absolutely. We're excited to share that keynote speaker and Braves legend Dale Murphy will be here to speak with the Chattanooga community in support of Scouts on Monday, February 24th at 11:30. And we take reservations so that we know who's coming, but really we ask for a pledge of support for everybody in attendance. It's a wonderful event to showcase Scouting.
So the translation there is you're not going to be buying a ticket. You're going to come, and on that honor system, they trust they're going to provide you a great experience, and as a result, when the time is right, you'll want to give back and make a donation.
Absolutely, and we do offer table purchases as well if that's more your vibe. We can, whatever you're doing to help contribute to the lives of young people in the community, we want to honor that.
Now, Dale Murphy, you're taking me back. I was at the University of Georgia doing the tomahawk chop. I knew the full Braves lineup the year that they won the World Series.
Wonderful.
So it'll be fun to have him in town, but really his talk will be about his connection with the efforts that you bring forward every day.
He's going to talk about his career and some of the challenges and adversity he faces and has faced, and then also talk about values and character building programs like Scouting.
That's what it's all about, right, Jared? The character building?
Absolutely.
You and a coworker who's an Eagle Scout, we're talking off camera. You both have children now. You're looking forward to having your own scouting days with your sons because it carries you lifelong.
Absolutely, and I tell you, it's been really rewarding the last few years as we've seen young women become a part of the scouting program as well. My son Theodore's Cub Scout Pack 4, shout out to Pack 4 at Reflection Riding, our Bradenman Nature Center.
Oh, Tish Gilmard,
yeah. We meet there, and we've got about 40 scouts. And I'd say about 15 of them are young ladies as well, and it's really neat to be able to work with those parents to help provide a program for youth.
So you were a scout when you were a kid?
I wasn't.
No, you weren't.
No. My dad is an Eagle Scout, my uncle's an Eagle Scout, and they never asked me if I wanted to be in scouting. So it's been a little bit of a mission for me ever since joining the movement as an adult and a career to get the word out and let others in the community know that they should be a part of a great program. And I'll tell you, I'm excited to be doing it with my son Theodore right now.
Well, and I would think that the bonding is then not going to just be for him, but for you as well, because the connection you probably share with those parents is pretty strong.
Well, and I tell you, you picked a great time of the year to ask that or point that question out, because we are currently working on our Pinewood Derby car. It's sitting on my kitchen table, getting its second paint dry session going on. So it's been a bit of a challenge to work with Theodore. You're right. It's a great family relationship building moment.
Is there a timeline within the year, Jared, where people can sign up to be a scout?
You can join scouting at any time. The program year for Cub Scouts, which is elementary age young people like my son, usually runs from the start of school to the end of school. When you get into middle and high school, it'll run year round.
And does it have to be your school, or could it be like your neighborhood, like one closer to your neighborhood?
I live completely on the other side of town for my Cub Scout pack, and we see that a lot. Sometimes it's about what night of the week a group may meet, or maybe a church or civic group that they're affiliated with that group to find the best family fit. We're committed to doing that for the people of Chattanooga.
I love the fact that I found out live on the air that you were not a Boy Scout yourself, because I'll segue that then into the luncheon on the 24th. You don't have to have a connection with scouting either to come to it.
That's right, and we have some table hosts over the years who've just developed an affinity for the program and contribute their time and resources to help draw people to the luncheon every single year, and many of them weren't scouts, so you're absolutely right.
I had 3 older brothers, and the oldest one, he doesn't want to give himself credit for this, but he's the one who taught me the phrase about telling your kids and yourself, I can because I did. And I would think that's what Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts teaches you a lot, is that self-reliance and resilience to be able to do things that you think you can't do.
Absolutely. I mean, you're learning new things and then you're doing those things, and they're not always perfect the first time. Just ask a Cub Scout dad who's trying to hand saw the Pinewood Derby car, right?
Right.
But as you practice and as you work and as you develop that team bond together, you learn what you can do to make the world a better place.
You mentioned this is your largest fundraiser, so what are the funds used for?
We use the funds to support our over 2,500 youth that are here in the Chattanooga and Hamilton County area, but also in the surrounding 10 counties. We have a camp, Skymont Scout Reservation, which is up on the Cumberland Plateau, which is used by Scouts. And so we encourage anyone who is committed to ensuring that young people develop values and characters in a strong way to participate.
You know, we talked about how the individual kids and their families can find a group, club close to them. What if you're an organization and you want to start a troop? Can you do that?
Absolutely, and that's one of the things we do at the Cherokee Area Council very closely, is as you're, as an organization, trying to develop a group, you may need some resources and you may want to do things in a different way than others have before, and we're here to help guide those groups in order to do that.
And this might be too far down the road to think, but if you're a local business watching, is it ever appropriate to reach out to you to say, hey, if any of your kids want to come to us to get some points or an Eagle Scout project?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have community businesses and partners that'll offer merit badge clinics.
Okay.
One that comes to mind is welding. We have a community organization that offers welding merit badges. And it's not uncommon nowadays for businesses to sponsor Scout troops themselves in terms of offering them a meeting place and helping guide and direct the program.
Okay, so here is where you can go to go ahead and sign up for the luncheon coming up on February 24th. They're not super strict on how quickly you make those reservations, but you know, help them out here. CherokeeAreaBSA.com /luncheon, all happening 11:30 the morning of the 24th. Go do that tomahawk chop with Dale Murphy and be prepared in the meantime. So it's kind of fitting that you're here because it's time for our dad joke of the week. We love that day. So you can go home and tell this one to Theodore.
Excellent.
Or any other kid that comes into your midst. Here's Jason with this week's dad joke of the week.
Your dad joke of the week, brought to you by West Yellowknife Trading Post.
Welcome to this week's installment of the Dad Joke of the Week. I ate some haunted French pancakes the other day. They gave me the crepes. You know, in England, they don't have a kidney bank, but they do have a liver pool. Thank you.
Jason, come on, that was bad, really bad. Anyway, for something good though, come to West Yellowknife in Dalton. You better get it when you see it at the knife.
Montgomery Showers is your local choice for the best shower model at the best price. From seating options to grab bars, a safer, more functional shower can be completed in just one day. Montgomery Showers, local quality value, MontgomeryShowers.com.
Ice on the Landing is back and better than ever this year. Slide on down to the First Horizon Pavilion. Enjoy Southern ice skating at its best. Bring the whole family, now through February 2nd.
My name is Vicki, and I called Jay and Print after my car wreck. They were very